pretty much. I haven't seen the original, but I know that they remade it. They don't even hide it within the movie. You can see both trailers, the old one and the new one, and see where things just mimic each other.
It's a good day to die.
Today's a good day to die.
That dude's like, I just said that. Let's get into a movie review. Quick movie review.
Yes.
Oh, let me tell you, before we get into it, Martin, let me tell you, Sony rides again. Sony strikes again.
I had this glimmer of hope that you would come in and go, man, Rotten Tomatoes, they're drama queens.
Because I'm talking about Flatliners. Flatliners, oh, y'all.
Which is a title that's just set up for if you have a bad movie.
Because I can't, people have they've put up articles and they said, yeah, fuck it, flatline there. That's what it did this weekend. But on Rotten Tomatoes, now they were at 0%. Right before I left the house, and someone told me, Korey, just check one more time, because there's always going to be
somebody,
that hipster asshole that's going to come in with, you just didn't understand Flatliners 2017 as I drink my craft beer. You didn't get it. And sure enough, somebody came in there and pushed it up, squeaked it up to 3%. Yeah.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Yeah, let's see here. It says, who is that? Vicky Roach. Vicky Roach came in from Australia with a review.
Maybe she watched the first one.
Or maybe Sony gave her just a little bit of money. Review sponsored by You Know Him. But you can't tell me, like, after all this time, she just gonna come in at the last minute. Well, it was okay. No, fuck you. I'm saying that because I did see the movie. I got up at 8:30 this morning, ate some breakfast and whatnot, and took my ass to go see Flatliners 2017. And I'm gonna tell you something about. Look, I'm talking about Sony, like the fuck ups that they've been lately. You know, let's not admit it, but at least they were kind of smart with this, because that decision to not put this movie out, that decision to let no one see, because they didn't do anything. They didn't let the public in. They didn't let critics in. I didn't even have clips of this. Okay. They didn't want people to see anything but that one trailer right there.
Yeah.
And as much as it was an inconvenience for us, smart move. Very, very. No, you did the right thing. The only thing I can say that was probably better was to just not show this shit at all. Put that shit up there in the Sony vault. Hell, put it in the Disney vault so you can forget where it is.
We can't even find it.
We can't even find it. You know, Disney gonna get that shit back then. I mean, that was smart. Hey, you got my money. I went to go see it. So smart move on your part. Yeah, no one needed to go see this, and I'm not going to even say that it was. I'm not going to say it's one of the worst movies that I've seen. But man, once the more you think about it, it's bad. It's bad by presentation. It's bad by concept. It's bad by characters that they have in there. There's so many baffling goddamn things they got in this movie. I don't get it. Now, this is based on the 1990 movie with Kiefer Sutherland and
Julia Roberts,
Oliver Platt, one of them Baldwin boys in there.
Kevin Bacon in this one?
Kevin Bacon. The Bacon is in there. Yeah, man. They had all them young kids from back in the 90s.
Nothing, I can't hear anything. Come on, Nelson. Breathe. We lost him. No!
I like they got that cat back there. That cat's on the edge of his seat.
Man, that's back when Julia Roberts was all teeth and hair.
Are there some eyes in there? Oh, shit. Don't get too close, man. Don't put your fingers up there. Yeah, man, it's considered to be not a great movie.
No, it wasn't one of the great movies of that time, but you just kind of remember it. You remember it mostly because of the cast.
The cast,
because they were all hot at that time.
Yeah, the cast. Joel Schumacher was the director. The movie did have a certain style to it, and maybe while the movie wasn't great, it did have a cool concept.
Right.
It was a sci-fi concept that appealed to a lot of people out there, and it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a cult classic, but it is one of those movies where people they remember it semi-fondly from back in the day.
Yeah, like what I remember about the cast was that they were sort of the new Brat Pack.
Yeah, that was another selling point of that. Kiefer Sutherland was hot, of course, Julia Roberts, Oliver Platt, but
well, not all of them. Oh no, you know what's a thing? People kept comparing it to the X-Men.
Really?
Yeah,
because I never saw it.
I never saw it either. But I take that back. I saw it once on HBO, and it just didn't stick with me.
Yeah.
But I remember at the time, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, think of this movie as the X-Men because Oliver Platt, you could see him as the Beast, and they had everybody else as somebody else."
Okay. Well, maybe make the movie better for me when I see it.
Maybe. You're not going to watch it.
Especially after watching this shit I saw today. But got enough Flatlining to last me a while. Now, with this one in 2017, you start out with another young group of people, and it's pretty much the same idea. These young medical students, they start experimenting. One in particular because she wants to try something that might bring her back and or bring someone closer to her that she lost a long time ago. And that would be Ellen Page. She was in the movie. She killed her sister in a car wreck. Made it some kind of way for her to get over her guilt, see her sister again. But she's experimenting with putting herself, pretty much killing herself. And what's that?
That's dumb.
And man, of course it's dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself for like 2 minutes, and hopefully I can see my sister, and then
Who died some time ago.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry, and I'm gonna come back.
Hey sis, I'm here. Where you at?
Yeah. She's looking at her like, this dumb bitch. I can't believe this. You gonna talk? No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna watch it. Look at this.
See how long she stays there.
She already killed me once. I ain't fucking with her again. But yeah, so she does it, but after it's finished, she realizes not only is it something where it gives me a glimpse of what it's like after death, but when I come back to reality, when I come back to life, I got superpowers.
Food tastes better.
Yeah, but what her powers are, she can bake bread, she can play piano.
That's kind of cool.
She can do her quiz now without fucking up. Yeah, so you could already see where this is going, people. You think that's dumb? Oh, just strap yourself in. I got more. Let's go and take a look because it's the only thing they put out there for the public. Let's take a look at the trailer for Flatliners 2017, and we'll come back with my review.
This was my fault.
At first, when you watch this, you're thinking, okay, it really isn't as bad as people are making it sound. When something starts getting bad ratings on Rotten Tomatoes or starts getting from critics, it's getting a large number of negative reviews. People want a dogpile.
Exactly.
People don't want to look stupid. I'm
exactly.
not. I'm not one to do that. I'm my own man. I don't follow what other people do. I don't pay attention to that kind of thing. So
that's what makes you better than.
And that's what it is. No, it is. And that's why I can say for my own self, this shit was bad, and it was one of the dumbest things that I've seen this year.
Well, just even from the premise itself, that whole man, who knows what happens when you die for a little while? What you discover, it's like you get brain damage. It's not really complicated.
No, it's not. No, I mean,
we know what happens.
No, Martin. That's in the real world. This movie says fuck the real world. This movie says fuck the laws of physics. Fuck the law, period. I mean, it's like, I'm going to tell you the end of the movie where it's like, that would not happen like that. I'll tell you when I get to it. I'm going to spoil the movie for you if you want to hear it. And I dare one of y'all to be like, man, I don't want to hear it. No, Flatliners. I dare you. I dare you to say something. This movie is so piece of shit that it don't deserve that. Ain't nothing to surprise in this movie except for how stupid they go with it. And look, the reason why you don't think about it being as bad as it is at first is because it is so bland. When we talked about this and we said that, wow, this looks like it has no style at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, besides just those shots to show you they got money,
right.
Because whenever these people start flatlining, because everybody wants to start flatlining, because everybody like, shit, I want to be a superhero too. Do me. Man, give me the shit. I'll do it myself. They all these people. When they flatline, everything turns into just one big CG scene. A lot of energy and a lot of CG lights are surrounding them. Outside of that, It's a very, very not. It's studio flat. Like they got money, but it doesn't make the movie look any better. Like Hollywood could do this shit in their sleep.
Sure.
A TV show could do this shit in their sleep. That was the thing about Joel Schumacher's '90s version, 1990 version, is that a lot of people say, it was bland, but it had a great visual style to it, and the visual style it lended itself to the creepiness of what the results of these flat lines were.
Man, I wonder if right now he's going like, everybody hates me, but you see, doing this shit ain't as easy as you think it is.
No, everybody like, no, it still ain't Batman and Robin. That was years, that was a piece of me. I will never get back. but you flatline Batman. But
everybody ruins Batman at some point.
Yeah, they call it tragedy. Not they call comic books, not tragedy books. Yeah, well, that was a tragedy what you did to that shit. But there are moments where you really are watching. It feels like it's a TV show. They go to they go to this. They
got a lot of TV actors in here.
Well, they go to that one hospital where everybody who's a student, everybody's beautiful.
Yeah,
everybody. I mean, it really is like like everybody on the CW decide to quit being actors and go to med school.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Let's be doctors. Because that brings me to another thing here. The characters, I would say the characters are bland, but the characters are just dumb here. The characters don't use any logic at all. These are people who are in medical school. I mean, to go to medical school, you have to have you got to be somewhat smart.
Yeah,
you can't get there on daddy's money.
You can't bullshit your way through it.
No, daddy's money. Your family money. Your all your smug charms that can't get you through brain surgery.
Right.
And this guy here, James Norton, he's just stupid. He's just a horn dog in the movie. And even the way he talks. Hey man, I'm gonna save some lives today. I'm going to surgery, dude. And he sleeps with all the other female students, and in front of people, they come up and they give him his doctor's pass back. You left this on my nightstand last night. Okay, are y'all like actually learning something here? Or y'all just fucking this. I mean, this character,
it's not medical school. It's an acting medical school. It's where you learn how to act like a doctor.
You don't. Some of these other guys, you let them slide, but James Norton, no, you don't get the feeling at all that this guy would barely make it through high school, much less medical school.
Today I'm gonna heal.
It's an awakening.
3 minutes. Jamie only did 2.
Oh, and that's another one right there. All the rest of these people, Diego Luna.
So what's up with Diego Luna's mullet?
You know what? I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to.
It's really the villain of the whole thing, right?
Well, his hair is. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
No, Diego Luna. It's funny because they gave him that hair so he could be with the. This guy's 40 years old, but he's part of the kids.
No.
Hey, kids. We're gonna do some doctoring today, guys. Hey, everybody, amigos. Hey.
Medicine is dope, eh?
Hey, fellow youth, hey. We're going to dispense some medicine and save some people today, right? Amigos? But my man, he's the one, that's another character that's dumb here. When they're doing this flatlining, like he don't want to do it. Yeah. Like he's not the first 3 people to do it. Ellen Page and Jamie Norton, along with the black girl who's in here.
Poor girl.
I'm trying to find her name. I'm like, Jesus, black girl.
Where is she? Girl from Neighbors.
No wonder they put a picture of her where she looks white. I'm looking at Kiersey Clemens. They're all 3 of those guys are going down there and they're doing this on their own. And they call him up after they fuck up because he's the only one. Because he's like, I'm not the rest of you gringos. I have to earn my place here, not like the rest of you rich kids. And they call him up there, and.
Dude, he's the only one who's actually listening to the lessons every day.
Yeah, they're the only one who's studying. So it finally gets to the point where he comes down there and he says everything. And he's like, yeah, because I'm not dumb like you fuckers. And he said, I don't want any part of this. This is stupid. This is stupid. But after they get through killing people, he's right out there with them. Yes, flatlining, yes. You know, I'm not lying. Right after he told him, I don't want a part of this. This is stupid. Cut. Yes, party like we're dead. Yes. You know, he doesn't care. He's riding cars with them while they're doing shit. He's running from the police, just laughing. Police. You cannot catch Diego Luna. And it's like, come on, man.
I bet he came like, hey, fuck you. I didn't talk like that.
Actually, he did. No, it would be okay if it was like a progression. Like, I don't want to do this. But then it was like, there's a girl that I like. And plus, I'm just kind of allured by the science of this, if nothing else. But every scene is like, I don't want to do this. But you come right back. Oh, but I can't help myself. You know, it's very inconsistent with him. And another thing that's inconsistent is that they do their flatlining. I'm talking about all the logic in the movie here. They do their flatlining in this underground facility where Ellen Page tells everybody, yeah, this is a hospital that's prepared for disasters. No one ever uses this. It's just, it is closed all the time. And the only thing about that is that no one guards it.
Okay.
Except during the day. they go in at night when that facility is just open, the doors are unlocked, and then they get to a point where they're like, let's get out of here before security gets here by the time morning comes. And it's like, y'all can't afford for nobody. The janitors are coming. Let's get out of here. Do you think somebody might need to be there in the middle of the night because there's assholes down there killing each other? It's a movie. The more you think about it, the dumber it gets, and it's like, wow, the movie's so bland. I didn't think of that, but you can't help but dwell on things after you get out of it. And it's and the one of the things that really gets me with the concept is that as it goes along, it wants to play with this whole thing of people are seeing their guilt come to life.
Yeah.
Being materialized, come to realization. And
well, what are some of the guilts other than killing your sister?
Well, I mean, everybody has their own guilt. I'm not gonna go through the list of it, but everybody has their own thing that they're keeping secret. And so those things start to manifest. Now, it's great. No, it's not even great what I'm talking about. It's a concept that could probably work if you couldn't figure out if these hallucinations were exactly that, hallucinations, or if they had brought something supernatural over. Yeah. And they, and at that point it's like, okay, this is not done that well, but cool concept. But then it becomes very obvious that they tell you that, yeah, these are hallucinations and we don't know what's going on, and it's probably our guilt because there are people who are still alive. And here's the dumb thing about it. There are people who are alive that they feel guilty about, but they appear in these hallucinations as dead people. Oh, yeah. But when they don't, it becomes clear that it really is hallucination. So why are these people coming back looking like dead zombies? Mm-hmm. Why does your guilt always come back looking like a haunted house? Why does everybody's guilt have to be Silent Hill? Uh-huh. And also, if these are hallucinations, when you're not looking, why is this dead creature walking behind you? Looking at the camera. It's like, man, you really don't know where to go with this.
I'm sure they were told, like, hey, you got to have something to catch the kids who are going to see this at midnight. Because looking at the trailer, it looks like that's what they start to gear it towards. That's where they start to market it. That, hey, don't look at this as a sci-fi flick. Look at it as a horror flick you go to at the late night screening.
But you know what? That's the problem. That they have a psychological premise here that they could skirt the edges of horror and play with that, but they don't want to be content with what they have. They want to be a horror movie. They want to put in these cheap horror bits so that they can appeal to the demographic that they think that they're appealing to. Mm-hmm. And that's when they bring in all these little cheap jump scares when we are kind of already aware, like, okay, this is not really what we think it is. So they're not that effective.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, the thing that really confuses people is that in the movie, it's a straight remake of the 1990 movie, but they've come out and said that, well, not really. It's a sequel. Donald Sutherland is in this.
Okay.
But he's got a totally different name.
Wait, you mean Kiefer
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland is in this,
Okay.
but he's got a totally different name. He never mentions what happened years ago, but he said in the article, well, I think that the audience would understand that. None of this is mentioned, but he's like, well, I think the audience understands that I probably changed my name, and I'm really too scared to mention what happened years ago. I'm like, no, I don't know this shit. Tell me, call me stupid, but I don't fucking know. I mean, it's the weirdest cameo I've ever seen. They brought a guy in from the movie that the movie was remade on, and they never try to explain his presence. You don't know if it's an homage. You don't know if this is a sequel. And if you're gonna don't confuse people like that. If Kiefer Sutherland played a character in the first one, and he's in this one, and it looks like it possibly is an extension of what it was, and come out and say it. Sure. I don't know why they even tried to hide that. I don't know if that was supposed to be some kind of just flat out in front of your face Easter egg or what.
Yeah.
What I think is what they put him in there, and they didn't know what the fuck to do with it. They asked him, he's like, yeah, okay. he agreed to it.
What do I do? Where's the script? Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll on that day we'll know.
Kiefer Sutherland just strolling right in there like, well, y'all know what's up. No, I don't.
You guys want me to just ad-lib something?
Yeah.
Oh, could you?
And the funny thing, he plays, and he's talking about how he's the character maybe from the first one, but he doesn't even act like it. He walks with a cane, and he acts like a crotchety professor. Kids, tell me what the Y angle of the brain is to the left arm. And people trying to answer, no! Miss Juno, would you like to speak? It's like, who the fuck is this dude? Walking around with a cane. Class, act like you want to be here. Because I don't. and the funny thing is, too, what they're saying, because they said, I don't know if they thought they were doing some smooth shit. We're not going to tell you it's a sequel until the movie's out. Gotcha. They're like, no, man, they give a fuck. No. Because the other thing is, you fucked up. Because if this is supposed to be a sequel, it makes no sense that you just pretty much, I haven't seen the original, but I know that they remade it picture by picture, frame by frame, because they even have shit in here where they repeat the same lines. Oh. Yeah, if this is a sequel, there are people, you can see it in both, and they don't even hide it within the movie. You can see both trailers, the old one and the new one, and see where things just mimic each other.
It's a good day to die.
Today's a good day to die.
That dude's like, I just said that.
Did I say it right?
Even he's like, is there a fucking echo in here? People,
right, your line is, it's a good day to die. It's a good day to die. Not like, you know what? Never mind.
I mean, he oversold that line. That's what I'm talking about. That character just stupid. It's a good day to die, dude. Look how Kiefer Sutherland had respect with his line. Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland was actually an actor. Look at this fucker here.
It's a good day to die.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Des, show me your tits. Fuck you. Fuck this movie, man. And okay. So, again, I mean, it's just so lazy that you have to come in. It's not, I've seen movies that have just gone just more the extra levels to be stupid. Transformers. You know, that's just again, that's a what the fuck. This is just what the fuck were you thinking? You know, why does this exist? That's one of those movies like, why?
Yeah, who was asking for this?
Yeah. If this movie stepped into a party, everybody would be like, man, why are you here? The better you was here. And here's it's a movie that has some really good concepts going on. They trying to appeal to the demographic by putting these cheap ass jump scares and don't know what to do with them. Everybody's hallucination is in a room with cobwebs. It looked like some shit from the Halloween store. and people walking around, I'm your guilty. You really, one of them is, what, the girl ain't even dead. And she's just kind of like, I remember when you fucked me and got me pregnant. You dropped me off the abortion clinic and didn't stop.
She's not even dead.
She's not even dead. She not even dead. That's another chick. That Kirsten Clemens. Hers is some girl she got jealous of, and she put her ghost comes in. I remember when you put my naked photos out there for the class to see. My pictures aren't dead yet. I was sitting there just shaking my head. I was like, I'll be damned. This really does kind of take the cake. It's one of the dumbest movies I've seen this year. And here's my last piece of fuckery right here with this movie. This chick right here. I want to show you. Let me find her name. I keep forgetting. She was in that movie Let's Be Cops. A real attractive girl.
Nina Dobrev.
Yeah, man. She's
on Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. She's in the movie and she's seeing murder pop up everywhere, and you're like, okay, all right, it's a little late, but finally, a real ghost.
Yeah.
None of these fake ass ghosts.
Something I did.
She's like, oh, shit. Letters.
I'm dyslexic.
She fucked with the alphabet. But in the movie, now here's what. Okay, let me
Red Rummers.
You know, man, I had some entertainment, you know.
High, low, no, just right in there.
Man, it's just a plain, just like this movie, just some plain old bullshit. It's a plain old bullshit.
Just vanilla bullshit.
Just vanilla bullshit.
Not even vanilla bean, where you get the little black beans in it.
No, just some old creamy bullshit. You know, it's not even hard. It's just soft.
Just bland.
Just runny. You know, the
store's brand, not even Bluebell or Ben & Jerry's. Parade. Blue Bunny.
No, none of that. Now let me spoil something for you here. Please listen to me.
Oh, there's spoilers.
Man, please listen to me, because this is where I just finally, this is the end of the movie.
I don't know, man. I was ready to go see it, but if you're going to spoil it, then go ahead.
Look, please, the movie speaks for itself, Martin. The words can't really ruin the movie for you.
All right.
Martin, so Nina, what's her name? Dobrev. So this is the end of the film, too. Now, here's the spoiler. I'm just going to tell everybody. I'm not going to tell everything. Here's one thing in there you don't see coming, but pretty much people have gotten over their guilt and they've confessed to what they feel bad about. And she comes out and confesses to actually killing somebody.
Oh.
So while she's in medical school, she says, I came in tired one day and I administered the wrong combination of medicines and I killed this guy that was stung by a jellyfish on the face.
Oh, that's why all the jellyfishes.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, smart. Mark's like, why'd you spoil the jellyfish for me?
The plot thickens.
Why'd you do that, Martin? People looking forward to see the secret behind the jellyfish. but so she confesses to Diego Luna because that's that's her love interest.
Okay.
And after she said I killed somebody. Now how I didn't think he knew to tell her to do this in the first place. I forgot the plot details that did that, but he should have told her a long time ago, turn yourself into the dean. And she says, I can't do that. That'd take away everything, my life, everything. And he's like, then you don't want to be a real doctor. He walks up. So at the end of the movie, she's like, well, fuck, if everybody I got it, that's how to get rid of that ghost, I better say something. So she goes and talks to the dean about it. And she comes back to Diego Luna. And Diego Luna says, so what happened? And you expect her to say, I made the ultimate sacrifice. I'm going to jail for a little while. But no, she says, I talked to the dean and he gave me probation. I was like, I don't think killing somebody, a patient, just gets you probation. Like no police will call.
Well, it was an accident.
It was an accident and a life was taken. At the most, you get kicked out of college. That's a lawsuit, man. Really?
Really, it happens all the fucking
time. Yeah, it really does.
But you have no idea how many times you're being treated by students.
Okay, well, full price then. Just that one detail changes everything. Moving on.